with regard to the motion tabled by the Honourable Member. Comrade Speaker, when the Constituent Assembly drafted the Constitution and in February adopted, it resolved to come up with a policy of national reconciliation, to make it a policy. The reason being that the Namibian nation has suffered for more than 106. The national reconciliation which is being talked here was because we are coming from a violent past brought about by Germany in 1884. Germany ruled this country for 31 years. 1884 up to 1915, in the middle of the First World War. And in that 31 years, there was no peace in this country. To the extent that 80% of the Herero-speaking Namibians were annihilated. 60% of the Nama-speaking people annihilated, 80% of the Herero-speaking Namibians. And the Germans only left a few of the Hereros and the Namas to work in their kitchen and their farms. People were kept in concentration camps here in front of the Alte Feste, later taken to Ludere, those islands. And while Germany was here, in Europe, the war broke out, the First World War. And Britain requested the Cape Colony government to assist, that we in Europe, we are fighting the Germans. So the smart government just through Walvis Bay came and took over and defeated the Germans. And after the First World War, the winning countries established what was called the League of Nations. And the former German colonies, Namibia, I think Burundi, and Rwanda, Tanzania, and also Cameroon, where now they have now to decide what to do with the former German colonies. Cameroon was divided British and French. The same with Burundi and Rwanda. Tanganyika, Tanzania to the British. And then British asked South Africa to rule Namibia on behalf of the British. Then South Africa did that, was supposed to submit. And there were some regulation under which South Africa must rule this country. No legal to the people, must develop the people. But when the time comes and the people want independence, South Africa must give them independence. But South Africa, when she came here, she realized, no, it's a rich country. I will make this country a fifth province of South Africa. Then, from 1915 up to 1939, South Africa was submitting the report to the League of Nations. 1939, Hitler came to power in Germany, and the Second World War took over. But from 1884 up to the whole time of the Germany, the Namibian people were resisting. They fought the war of resistance, despite the fact that they were annihilated because Germany was having modern weapons of that time. To the extent that Witbooi was shot somewhere in the area of Valgras. Jacob Marenga went to South Africa but the British there also killed him, I'm told. Maharero and others were cornered at Waterberg, and then they have to flee. The remaining, they were there. And in the meantime, the Portuguese also were trying to colonize the northern part of Namibia. And the English from northern Rhodesia trying to capture the northeast of Namibia. To the extent that during the German War, people were annihilated. And Germany wanted now to connect Namibia with Tanzania. Hence, they tried now to beat up this Caprivi Strip to link it with Tanzania. But in the meantime, the Second World War halted, it came, and Germany was defeated. When South Africa came, South Africa ruled this country for 75 years. From 1915 up to the 12 o'clock, 20th March 1990, when we hosted our flag. And in the 75 years of South Africa, they came with Bandustan, apartheid, and all those, especially in 1948, when the National Party took over. I am saying this, that the national reconciliation we are talking about is because it was because we are coming from the past. From 106, German rule 31, South Africa 71, 75, altogether 106 years. Namibians were divided. Were divided by the colonialists. They come with a Bandustan to the extent that when they build this Katutura, you find the house Ovambo for Ovambo location, H for Herrera location, Nama for Nama location, Damara for Damara location, and even the colored community were divided, some the Bastards here and others in Comas down. And if it happened, maybe the mother is a Ovambo, the father is a Tswana or a Damara, or vice versa. Then South Africa didn't know what to do with his child. They put him in a Hemengte location, means mix up. Because they cannot divide that the father and the mother is not of the same blood, same language. So they put them the Hemengte. Hence we got the Hemengte in Katutura. I am saying this, that then from the Second World War, because all along, the Namibian people from 1884 were resisting German rule. And when South Africa came, the Namibian people also resisted South African rule. That when the Second World War broke out, South Africa misled our people and said, listen, you the Namibian people want independence, just join us, the South African army, to fight against the Germans. Once you got independence, we'll give you your country. This is why most of our elders joined South African army, most of the old people in the Second World War, because they were promised. But 1945, with the end of the World War, the white soldiers from South Africa were given farms, and the blacks were just given a bicycle. As a result of that, the youth of that time started to organize themselves. And fortunately, Kashikurume Hosea Kutako, through the chief council, he organized the youth of that time. It was a chief council in the 1940s. These were now the youth of the 40s. Kashikurume, the Atoivo, the Mze, and others. They were the youth. And in the 50s, now the political resistance of the Namibian people was such that they have to liberate themselves. They could not go, the whole of Africa was colonized. That's why the easiest way to escape, they used to go to South Africa, mostly to Cape. Because they could not go to Angola, the Portuguese were there. They could not go to Zambia, the northern Rhodesia or southern Rhodesia or Botswana, the British were there. The only way out to get a briefing was to go to Cape Town. And most of the Namibians who went to Cape Town, whether they are blacker, more blacker than me, There they registered themselves as colored. Even Andries Sipanga was a colored when he was in Cape Town. His name was Andries Klute. So if you go to Cape Town, they say, Klute, where are you coming? They thought it's a colored. So most of the Namibians were there. And when they went there, they also came in contact with the African National Congress and many others. Because the African National Congress was established in 1912. Then, with the Chief Council, politics started. Then 1957 OPC, we established in Cape Town. 1959 OPO was established here in Swanu in September 1959. And 1960, OPO transformed itself into Swapo, and Swapo was formed as a national liberation movement. With the advent of independence in Angola, in Ghana, the people started to get fresh ideas and they started to leave the country. Swapo established itself, and in 1960, the two African countries, Ethiopia.
Is that a point of order? Point of order, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
Fortunately, what the Honorable Speaker is speaking about, apart from the young ones, maybe the born-frees who do not know this, we know this history. And I just want, Speaker, please protect me from your
Yes,
group.
yes, no, please continue.
Protect me from your group, please, because honestly, I'm not here just on behalf of myself. I'm here on behalf of Namibians, especially the voiceless Namibians. So let's respect each other. Speaker, please protect me.
Please continue.
I know it's my motion and I'm ultimately supposed to respond, but I won't sit here listening to distorted history. Yes, don't say, oh, it's reality. Why does he jump to Swapo before he mentions Swanu, which was the first liberation movement in this country?
Okay.
He didn't.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Comrade Speaker.
Please continue.
Then the two African countries, Liberia and Ethiopia, took the Namibian case to the World Court. And then, 1960, the World International Court of, not Court of Justice, World Court, in the Court of Justice, decided that the verdict will come 6 years later, 1966. Swapo was formed in 1960. In 1962, the leaders of Swapo met in Dar es Salaam. They said, listen, we cannot wait. 1966, what if the court rules in favor of South Africa? We must prepare ourselves militarily. Then Swapo started to train. Some of them are still alive today. Those were trained in 1962. In 65, they came into the country. They started to organize. They established Ongurumbashe. 66, the armed struggle. 66, the South Africa in the time was saying that no, those people who went outside, they went on their own, so they are free to come. Hence, the founding president and the former president came to Namibia to test. And they were just here arrested. They slept in the prison, which is today the Ministry of Youth. That was a prison. There, the Ministry of Youth. That is where they slept. Their cells were there. And the next day they were deported. 1966, the ruling, this suspender of the judge from Australia, ruled in favor of South Africa. And the same year, the armed struggle started. The armed struggle started. The armed struggle started and it lasted 23 years. 23. When the war started, first, by that time, African countries started to get independence. Zambia was our stronghold. And we were facing the apartheid minority regime. We were just fighting there at that small strip river. until 1974, when the Portuguese launched a coup in Portugal, in Angola, Mozambique, Cape Verde. They came independent in our border, and thousands of Namibian youth fled. But before that, the youth, especially the Swapo Youth League, Netumbo, Kapofi, many others are here, Dr. Shangula and many others, Katima Mulilo, all these, most of them, on this side, they started to mobilize before the Portuguese coup. And in Windhoek, 1973, after our rally, Benjamin Ekanjo was killed. You know about it when you were meeting in Old Dongerhoek.
He was killed at our house.
In your sister's house, yes. That's what I said. In your sister's house. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. When we had the Swapo Youth League rally, 12 August 1973, that is also where your eyes became open. From there you started to politically back before
Honorable Member,
open your eyes.
Honorable Member,
And then we used to meet, Koli Utoni can testify, we meet from house to house, and until we meet in your house, in your sister's house, and then the security police came and surrounded the house, and when the people jumped out, he was killed there in your sister's house when he was jumping the floor. And from there it was the commotion, because 72 it was a worker strike which paralyzed the whole economy of South Africa, and thousands of Namibian youth went outside. They reinforced plan. That is now when in the 70s, when the Namibian youth, thousands of them, went to reinforce plan, South Africa started now to establish the SWAPO and Kufut. There were those who were conscripted forcefully, and there were those who voluntarily joined Kufut. That's why they enjoy themselves.
Honorable Jerry Akanjo, can you push your...
Yeah. That's why they enjoy themselves by flattening the houses, by destroying the houses, by killing the houses. They did it voluntarily, they enjoy it. They killed to the extent that thousands of people were murdered. Thousands of people were killed by the Kufut. But the Namibian people is a special breed. Why? In most parts of the world, when there is war, people leave. They fled. They go far away. But for 23 years, when the war was fought in Namibia, people never leave their area. Starting from Opuo to the mouth of Kunene up to Zambezi. The war was there. It was an operational area. But the people, there was no hunger. They said, war bring hunger because the people fled. But the people planted their maize and mahangus and whatever. They continued their livelihood. There was a curfew. Some people were curfew, but still in the evening, people walk. Houses were burned, but the people still assist Swapo guerrillas, irrespective of what they do. They have been done. This was done by their brothers and sisters who are Kufut. Peya, Comrade Peya, where is he? He left. The way his house was, where he was bombed and tear gas. That's why today it affected him, his lungs. And one of his sister or family was killed there. The house was flattened by Kufut. That's why the way he talks, sometimes he talks as if he is tired. Comrade here next to you. It is not by nature that he is working this way.
Point of order. Point of order.
Honorable Speaker, yes, I also want to hear But you see, we need to separate issues here. We're talking about national reconciliation. And the honorable member is talking about...
Please, let's hear.
Talking about a narrative of our history, which is very good. But why don't we come to the point of national reconciliation, because that is what is missing in his discussion.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I am coming to that. That leads why we adopted the national reconciliation I am taking. It's not out of the blue. As I said, my neighbor here, the way she worked, that is how she was born. It's a Kufut, it's a South African attack in Kasenga. There she is. That's why she's working here. Comrade Pear, their houses was flattened. The way he talked, his lungs was affected. House was bombed. Some people were killed there. Tear gas, Kufut came and flattened the house with a asbestos. Fortunately, he survived. Many atrocities committed. Many. Namibians were arrested in Osire, in Kobabes, in Dordabes, Robben Island, and many other places. I don't talk of myself, but I just talk generally. To the extent that brothers, they killed. Then South Africa with the poisoners and Dr. Brand, Dr. Dave Brand, many plant fighters who were arrested, they were put in caspias and thrown into the sea. Into the sea. We don't have. They were thrown there. By the time that war escalated, and the UN also, because now, with the independence of Angola, South Africa realized, no, it's in danger. Then the Western countries, it is America, Britain, France, Germany, and Soviet Union. The Western five. Is it Canada or Soviet Union? It's Canada, not Soviet Union, in Canada. They come up with a plan 435. And it is because of the war. And that 435 should be implemented in order to get independence. By that time, I recognize NUDO was part of it, Swapo, Swanu, and many others. All the party, Progressive Party in Namibia. And in the 73, 72, we met in Rehoboth, invited by the Rehoboth, where we formed the National Convention. That time the Namibian people were united. I'm just picking up pieces there. 435, because Honorable Kawantenge said independence is not because of the fight, it was brought by 435. What brought 435? 1978, the UN came with a plan, UN Security Council Resolution 435. But in America, Reagan was there. And Reagan linked the independence of Namibia to the withdrawal of Cuban forces in Angola. Because that time Angola was also half of it occupied by South Africa because of Swapo presence. South Africa and UNITA will collaborate to fight Swapo.
Point of order. Honorable Kavikotora.
Honorable Speaker, now that the Honorable Kanjo has been allowed to narrate the history of the liberation struggle and all these other things, you have seemed to jump to one specific aspect that is very much of interest to some of us who were not there, as it being rightly said there. Can you narrate the history of the dungeons in Angola, so that at least we can really link the history from A to Z, because the history of the dungeons in Angola, you have not narrated those.
Okay. Thank you. Honorable Member, please continue.
You said let me put it this way. Whenever there is war, there are victims, there are casualties on both sides.
Please, can we make progress, please?
Honorable Speaker, I understand that, and I really appreciate what the Honorable Ekanjo is actually saying, because the history is a history, something that happened. And we know that in war, there will always be casualties, obviously on both sides. All I'm asking is for the Honorable Member, as you have successfully narrated the history from 18-something, just narrate that history so that we can fill the gap of what happened to the dungeons in Angola. Just give us that history.
Thank you.
You come in this way, you see? You could have, wait until, I say when there is war, there are also innocent casualties on both sides. Also in Namibia, some people were killed by the Kufut, but they were not part of Swapo. Yeah, so on both sides, that's why I said, when there is war, on both sides there will be casualties. There will also be innocent casualties, people who are not on both sides. You know what I said? Then, 1978, when the UN adopted the resolution, Reagan came to delay supporting South Africa, and it lasted 10 years before the implementation. 1978, Kasinga and many other massacres took place, but 10 years later, 1988, the war escalated that over 15,000 or 21,000, I don't know, South African forces were cornered in Angola by plant fighters, FAPLA, the Angolan army, and the Cuban internationalists. They were surrounded. And this led to South Africa, because if a ceasefire was not signed, many black women, white South Africans could have just lost their sons and husbands, because they were cornered in Kwitokana Valley. That is why South Africa agrees to the implementation of 435.
Honorable Jan van Wyk, a point of order.
Not a person that usually
A question?
stand up on a point of order. But what the Honorable Ekanjo is saying now is not true. It is a lie. What happened during that battle there? We have a story this side, and you will have your story. That is not true.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me, Comrade Speaker, that's why I said some Namibian was misled. Comrade, Honorable Member, I would have named you back now because I have to respond to you. What were you fighting against? When Namibians were told Swapo is a communist, Swapo will come and take your Christianity, Swapo will come and nationalize churches. Had you known that it was, I believe you wouldn't have. Because we...
Honorable Member, don't move away from the mic. Keep to the mic.
You see? You were misled. So you didn't know, as a young boy in Rehoboth, joined the SWATF. And those SWATF, most of the time, they were just in the bases here. But the Kufut, we must distinguish the SWATF and Kufut. We must distinguish. We must distinguish. SWATF did not commit atrocity like Kufut. SWATF was mostly in bases here, in Ochuarongo or Kahanja way. But the Kufut, the killer machine, They were the one that flattened the houses. I'm talking what I know. You were in Swapo, so you were not in Angola. Swapo, you never went across the border. You were here in the country. But the Swapo, but the Kuf, did you go? You asked to say what I'm talking is not true.
Okay.
You see, you as a young boy, just from school, joined the Swapo, get money, wearing a t-shirt, I was there, a Vasdar. What is it? What is it? That is why the armed struggle lost.
Honorable Kanjo,
let me
please,
come
could
to
you
the
conclude
conclusion.
now, please? Honorable member, please conclude.
Okay, Speaker.
Yeah.
You see?
Okay. Is that a point of order?
Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Member is doing very well. And I really give you credit for that. I think, in a way, you are actually affirming the need for reconciliation. You are affirming, and I'm saying this because of the following. I stood up here on two occasions to ask you a very specific question to narrate the history of the dungeons. You refused, point blankly refused to do so. That is one of the reasons why you need reconciliation. Because as we speak now, there are books that are being written, by people who were in the dungeons in Angola. And the reason why you're denying and you try to skip narrating that particular portion of your history is simply a clear indication that there is...
Order, please.
The motion of the Honorable Member is a very valid one because there are certain chapters that has not been closed. So don't beat behind the bush. The reality is that you're confirming the fact that there is a need for national reconciliation.
Thank you. Honorable Member, please. Wind up, please. Please.
Are you through?
Yes, please. Continue, please.
Okay. Now, you see, the war of resistance against the German invaders, German colonialism, when Germany came here, when out of Lutherans came in Lutherans, found a Nama chief there, asked land, say, I want land. Say, we took land. So the community there thought, because in our language, land, I want land. So the community there thought, there was a chief and there was a small Akaro and said, run, take the basket, go to the sand dune, give this German his sand. And then the German said, no, I don't want sand. What I mean is the whole country. That is where the war of resistance started. For 31 years against the Germany. It came up to here, middle Namibia. And war. And then when South Africa took over, it is just a chain of resistance. Until 1960, when it was now a national war, it's just a chain. Meaning that the Namibian people fought for 106 years until the dawn of independence. That's what I said at the beginning. And let me come now here with the implementation of 435. When we had an election, when we were sitting here, the chairs here were not like this. It was like a horseshoe. It was round. When we adopted the constitution, then the question when we drafted, because we come from war, brothers were fighting brothers. Now we came and said, listen, South Africa, which misled our people to join SWATF and Kufut like some honorable members. South Africa is no more here. But our brothers and sisters are here.
Emmanuel.
Some of them committed atrocities, not on their own, they were forced or they were misled. Let us come with a policy of national reconciliation. Because...
Yeah. Honorable member, please, can I just...
I'm closing now.
Please.
Yeah, I'm closing. That's why I said, if we open the wound, don't think it will only end here. People in the villages, they know my neighbor is the one who flattened my house, he killed my husband, he flattened my own. People will just start with a neighbor to neighbor. People will start. In the operational area, I mean, starting from Zambezi up to Kunene, people still have wounds. Their houses, everything was destroyed. When independence came, South Africa never released political prisoners. Where are they? They were thrown into the sea. Only few plant fighters in Windhoek Central Prison. The people know that majority of the houses from Kunene, where you come from, Honorable, up to Zambezi, almost every village, people were killed by South Africa. And you know the people who killed them. If we throw national reconciliation away, where are you going to do?
Honorable member, point of order. Please.
As I said, Honorable Kanjo, you're doing very well. And the more you speak, the more you put questions into my mind. The question that I have is that you said the South African never released prisoners. They pushed them into the sea. And I tend to agree with it because I also I read that part of the history. Did Swapo account for the people who were missing and disappeared in the dungeons? Did you account for those people?
Thank you, thank you.
Way.
Honorable member, please.
Let me come to the conclusion, Honorable Speaker. I said some of us and the majority of the people we know who committed crime against the Namibian people. We are not only going to concentrate on the dungeons. We will start now, my neighbors. I will start in the parliament here. You want me to start in the parliament? Listen.
Please,
Some of us,
order.
Yesterday, I said from 1968 there are some honorable members who tortured us. And we know them. Some of them are in parliament. If you want us to open, I will not go there. I will start in parliament here. Is it what you want? No.
No, please, order. Honorable member.
You see?
Honorable member, please. Please conclude, please.
Some of you only here, you were not there. You were not there, you were not born.
Honorable Speaker, the honorable member is now, while he was narrating the history, is now threatening members of parliament.
No.
And no, that is very important.
Finish.
The question we ask is because you are narrating a history. The dungeons are part of the history. We just wanted you to basically narrate that. Now, instead of doing that, you are threatening other members. What is the purpose of you threatening other members? And if that is your intention, then obviously you can pursue with your threat.
Okay, thank you. Please, Honorable Yere Kanjo, conclude.
Okay, let me conclude, Comrade Speaker. Comrade Speaker, if we open the wound, the Namibian people will not. Windhoek was Oshomise Naikams. Okahanja is Okahanja. There were villages. people will start here and say, my father was born here. Chief Jose Akutago was born in Erinti, but he was taken to Aminus. Understand? He was taken. So we cannot open. It is because of that we come up with a policy of national reconciliation. Let us not open the wound, because if we open the wounds, it will now be a catastrophe. It will be a catastrophe. That's why, Comrade Speaker, in conclusion, as per Rule 80A, I request, as per the Rule 80A of the Standing Rules and Order, that this issue, this motion be rejected right now. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The honourable member moved Rule 80A of the Standing Rules and Order, that that means we are calling for a division. And that we have to embark upon right away. Who seconds that move? Then the House is divided. Ring the bell, and we start with people upstairs, and we come here. Okay, I'm inviting. No, we have to do first. No, first. This is the rule. No. We have a proposal under rule number 80A. No, my friend. Read the rule. Yeah. Okay. Ring the bell. Okay. I want to start the process. We will start with the members upstairs. I want someone to come and observe to make sure that those who are standing up are the people. Yes. Yes, Honorable Kavikotora? Yes.
I stand to disagree with what the Honorable Speaker is now trying to do.
Yeah.
In accordance with Rule 78, that says the recording of the opposition, whenever a question is put into the presiding officer by any member, instead of demanding a division, inform the presiding officer that he, she, or wishes to an opposition or that of the party which he, she belongs to be formally recorded in the minutes of the proceeding. That allows the honorable member to come and make...
Please wait.
Under Rule 78, the honorable member has got the right to speak.
78. I'm on rule number 80A. That's what I'm looking at. 78. No, this is recording his.
It's opposition.
Yeah?
So you need to ask if you wait further, provided that the presiding member will order that the division shall take place.
I'm quite in order, really. Yeah. Okay, we proceed. Those who are who support the proposal. Yes. No, this is what it is here. Yeah. No, wait a minute. Let me say. 78, 78, it doesn't really say that the member is required to record his views. No. Provided the presiding officer member. It says, Honorable Katjavivi, I can ask the Honorable Dr. Iijambo to record his opposition to the mover. Yes, I can do that, yes. Yeah. That we can do. But it's to express his opposition formally. So I can do that. Is he available? Yes. Yes, I ask him to come. It's okay, please. It's okay. We are in the middle. Yeah. No, I'm waiting for Dr. Iijambo.
He's coming.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, when a motion is under discussion and it is concluded, it is very important to listen to one another. If we want to take this country forward, we must listen to one another.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, please.
If the Honorable Tangeni Iijambo would be ordinarily be allowed to have what is called a right of reply. Yes.
I'm giving him the floor.
Right of, yes.
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 To express your objection to the mover, please do so.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to, first of all, try and find out, because I'm also new in this chamber, what I have not seen other motions being shortcut like this one. The motion is not yet exhausted completely. People are still having views and they want to contribute. Yet the Speaker goes to the extent of actually ruling that we must divide the House.
No.
That is unacceptable.
You are entitled to register your objection.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking you to do.
I think I vehemently reject the proposition of actually dividing the House.
Thank you very much.
The issue must be discussed and exhausted, and then I will respond.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, the House is divided now. I want to start up in the gallery. Those who are for the proposal to reject the motion, please stand up so that we can count you.
Are you mobilizing?
Yeah. Please. Okay. Please, order.
These people will remember you.
Please. Thank you. Be seated. Those who are against? None? Yes? Please come. Thank you. We are done. Those for the proposed rejection, please rise. Please. Thank you. Those who are in support of the motion, please. Please, order. Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Dianda. Yes. Can you do this one? Now you have two.
Honorable Speaker, I just want to say that it is wrong of you as the Speaker to divide the House while the debates are tabled. Whether you approve it or reject it.
Yes.
And it wasn't done.
Yes,
now
indeed.
it is in the sense where we are debating the motion. So I think, Honorable Speaker, you must allow the people to conclude, because
Yes.
nobody rejects the motion when you ask for it. So can I also finish?
Yes.
You said I must respect you. Yes. So now I am saying, Honorable Speaker, let us allow people to speak. Let him have the opportunity, as we are usually doing.
Okay.
And after that, you divide the House.
Thank you.
But not
Thank
in
you.
between.
I think it's wrong to imply, as a Speaker, I have initiated the process. There was a proposal on the basis of provision of the rules. I went by the rule. That I can say, and it is right here. It is not wrong. Okay. Okay. Any abstention? Any abstention? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Rejecting the motion 45, in favor 23, abstention 1. So the objection is carried. Thank you. Okay. Yes, yes indeed. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. The secretary will read the order, the second order of the day. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought you spoke. I thought you spoke.
We are here representing the Namibian people, and they are listening, and the world is listening. This is going to Banana Republic.
It's fine.
We cannot allow this.
It's fine.
No, we cannot allow this.
It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
No. We are representing Namibian people here, and we cannot allow to be bulldozed as the 30 years has been going on. No. The majority is not always right.
No.
Justice must prevail. The world is listening.
Okay.
We cannot reduce to Namibia to a banana republic. No.
We are done.
No.
With the motion. Yeah. The secretary read the second order of the day.
No.
Yeah.
No. Don't read it nowhere. No, don't.
Absolutely.
No.
This
motion is not
we are
exhausted.
done. We are done. No. Please.
Resumption of consideration of the annual report of the Development Bank.
Thank you.
For the year 2018-2019.
When the Assembly adjourned.
Impact report of 2019.
Assembly adjourned on Wednesday, 24th June 2020. The question before the Assembly was the report of the Ministry of Finance that they be adopted. Any further discussion? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Honorable members, Honorable members, we'll continue. I've asked any further discussion. Please calm down. Any further discussion on the, oh yes. Minister of Trade.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Member. Let me appreciate the Minister of Finance for tabling the report that is accompanied by the Development Impact Report of the Development Bank of Namibia. First and foremost, I appreciate the Development Bank of Namibia for the introduction of the venture capital that fills in a gap that is left by the closure of the SME Bank, to such an extent that it have introduced a fourfold venture capital, and the first and the one that is commendable above all is the one that is targeting the young graduates in terms of availing funds for them to form some corporations to start their own businesses and then create employment opportunities to their fellow graduates. So what I can say on that is just that the bank needs to do more advocacy in marketing of the products, specifically those that are targeting the young people. I remember in the past there used to be some kind of career fair that were organized by high institutions. I don't know if, given the budget, if these activities are still ongoing. And I think if they are not ongoing as yet, I think the bank should devise strategy to reach out to the graduates in the higher learning institutions just to ensure that they provide detailed information. I know you have been doing well on social media, but I think there is a room for improvement. Secondly, I also want to commend the bank for an allocation of 91 million that is specifically targeting the manufacturing sector. And here I am saying maybe we need to cooperate as two different institutions. I know the bank resorts under the Ministry of Finance, but we need to compare notes as we are living up to the expectation of our growth at home strategy. I perused through a number of projects that have benefited, can be tied in under the specific 8 growth strategies that we have developed. And maybe we can compare notes so that the beneficiaries in the long run can benefit from
honorable members. No. What? Let's. No. Order. Let's have order. Now, honorable members, order, 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 order. Order. Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, let's listen to each other. Let's listen to each other. Let's, no, 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 no. Order, order. Let's have order. Let's have orders. No, 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 no.
Honorable Speaker, I
I'm
have the floor.
speaking.
I
I'm
have the floor,
speaking.
Honorable Speaker.
Order. Order. Let's have order. First of all, I want you to know this. Honorable members, let's listen to each other. Let's listen to each other. Honorable member, Ipumbu, sit down, sit down. Honorable member, honorable members. No, no, no. This is not going to happen. No, no. Sergeant at arms. I want all of you who are out to be out. Yes, out, please. Yes, please go out. If you are coming, if you are coming back, let it be done orderly. No, please, listen to me. Those members who walked out, please give us a chance to sort out the sitting, because you and yes, no, because you wait, no, let me tell you, Honorable Menali, please, let me explain. Yes, I'll do that. You sit down for a while. Yeah. First of all, no, please, yes. I want us to do this. I would like us to do this in an orderly way. Huh? No, let me explain. No. I will give you the floor. No, wait a minute. Let me explain. Let me explain. Yes. No. Let me. No. Wait. Yes. Wait. First of all, let me explain. First of all, no. Wait. Yeah. I'll do that. First of all, wait. First of all, as you walk out, you walk back. Yes. Now that you are back, we had members who had been in the gallery, so we are asking them, wait. Okay. I will. Okay. First, now this is the ruling now. Take it from me. We will do this because of the disorderly way. Apply rule number 115. We adjourn the house so that the house stands adjourned until tomorrow. Okay. Here.